Hello everyone, it's Mr. Steroids here, and today we'll be looking at Grand Theft Auto Vice City for the PlayStation 2, which in my opinion is the best Grand Theft Auto game so far. Anyways, today you'll also be seeing my freakish disembodied hands, hope you're okay with that. So, without any further ado, let's get on to the review. Hey, I made it funny. Grand Theft Auto Vice City was the second 3D game in the series, or at least as far as I know. The game takes place in Vice City, which is basically a video game version of Miami, Florida. You play as Tommy Vercetti, a mafia hitman who's just been released from prison. You work for various people in this game, such as mansion-owning Ricardo Diaz, backstabbing black guy Lance Vance, or even Ken Rosenberg, your lazy lawyer. The game's got great gameplay. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Play GTA's version of Crazy Taxi, sell quote-unquote ice cream, have sex with hookers, control a helicopter, and so much more stuff that I can't even fit it into this video. Though my personal favorite thing to do is borrow the DeLorean in the auto dealer after you've unlocked it. That's pretty badass how they included it in here, and I believe this is the only GTA game to include the DeLorean, though I may be wrong. The graphics in this game, in my opinion, are pretty good for PlayStation 2. I personally like the PS2 version's graphics over the PC version because since it's blurred a little, it's kind of hard to notice the polygons. The game also contains a badass soundtrack. So badass that they even released a soundtrack CD. I mean, how cool is that? The player could select between 10 radio stations, a couple of them being talk shows. My personal favorite is VCPR, Vice City Pressing Issues, hosted by Maurice Chavez, who is portrayed by Philip Anthony Rodriguez. I have to say he does a pretty damn good job. There's also K-Chat, hosted by some bimbo bitch who interviews quite a few personalities, including a woman who's living way in the past, and a mentally retarded Steve Irwin impersonator known as Pat Mr. Zoo Flannery. There's only one thing I can think of off the top of my head that I could really complain about. Mike Matei, as you may have known, did a glitches video on this game, and when I tried the glitches, they wouldn't work for me. Well, we all know how honest Mike Matei is, so it must be my game. Fucking piece of shit. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 obviously being perfect, I'd give Vice City a 9 out of 10. It would get 10 out of 10 if it weren't for those fucking glitches not working. It's gotta be my game's fault. There's no way Mike Matei could be lying about that shit. Nick bought this copy of Vice City for $7. I'd say it's definitely worth your dollar. You will love this game, I guarantee you. What, that's not a word? Well, add it to the dictionary, because it is now. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this monthly review by me. See you next time, bitches.
Gentlemen, welcome back. Let's start with you, Mr. Hickory. Why the F?